Howdy, Evolving Monkey and Notch. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Only Dicey today, asks Jolch. I'm planning on playing Dicey for the whole evening, if there's that much Dicey left. There's only a few episodes remaining to play here in Dicey. We've done all 6... I guess I do have hard mode episodes to do. Done all 6 episodes with the Warrior, the Thief. We're only missing 1 on the Robot, 1 on the Inventor, 1 on the Witch, and 1 on the Jester. So what, 4 episodes left to do? Before we get to open the secret door. What's behind this door? I don't know. It looks like it goes to a dressing room. And behind that dressing room is danger. How's it going, Lord Tyr? So why don't we jump on in to a run of the robot? My opinion on the 4th STS character so far. Ooh, what's a good way to summarize this? The 4th character, Watcher, has a whole lot of complicated moving parts. And there's a little bit too much going on, is my initial impression of the character, which can make it really, really challenging to play. But if you enjoy manipulating your hand and setting up plays several turns in advance, as well as enjoy playing with the retain mechanic, then the character will probably be really enjoyable for you. I'm gonna finish all the episodes before I go through the door. So there's only... We're only missing this one episode 5 on Robot. Oh, and on Inventor. Yeah, we'll round these 2 out before I go through the door. So if you're just joining us from Spire, this is Dicey Dungeons, a cute little roguelite dicing game, is what I'm going to call it, where you play a contestant on an infernal game show run by the embodiment of luck personified, Lady Luck, who ensures that you always lose the game. And so you're trapped here forever as a giant fighting dice. The core gameplay loop is finding items and playing out combats against cutesy opponents who are there just to throw snowballs at you, it seems. The game is completely fair. I'm just getting unlucky. Well, for every unlucky spin I get in this game, I get something lucky and Spire happening to me, so I'll take the exchange. I'll take the exchange. Every time I lose that spin, I get a dead branch. Chrono's got 5 cars. What are you gonna do with the cars, Chrono? That's too many cars. That's too many cars. At some point, you just start taking the cash option. Anyway, let's jump into the robot. If you're familiar with the robot or anything she does, that will not help you here, because we're playing a parallel universe episode, and that means that all the rules are different. Status effects all work differently than normal, and all of the equipment has been changed. And probably our limit break is also different, if I remember correctly. So let's jump on into it. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons.
Oh, no.
Remember,
no.
if you'd like to be on the show, just write to us here at the Dungeons. Don't forget to whisper your most secret hope into the envelope. I hope to find a corruption on the first floor of every Ironclad run. Forever. That's my hope. That's what I'm playing for. So our robot starts with the Spud Cannon, which is a reusable 2 damage attack that deals double damage if we have a jackpot, and missing... Oh yeah, missing score. Do some damage, 25% chance to return the dice that you used in it. I feel like this is different than what we started with last time. Maybe there was an update. Or maybe my memory is just crap. Either way, let's fight ourselves a Space Marine. So unlike other characters, the robot does not roll dice at the start of its turn, but rather has a CPU meter that we have to calculate our dice into. Pressing the calculate button rolls a die, and then adds that much to the CPU meter. When we try to generate a die and the CPU meter overflows, if we go above that target number, then all of our equipment will break. And our turn is basically over. But if we nail the target exactly, which we did the math on, and your odds of a jackpot are close to 1 in 3. Although it depends on exactly how far away you are. But from a fresh turn, your odds of a jackpot are close to 1 in 3. Then you get to choose one of 3 bonus effects to do on your turn. In the Parallel Universe episode, those are going to change every turn. Every time we get a jackpot, it's going to be different options. Let's do some damage. So there we go, over the target number. Our stuff goes away. Our turn is ended. Yeah, 1 in 3, it's better than you'd think, and with the items that improve your ability to hit the jackpot, you can probably get it above 50%. Do I just use this? No, because if we roll a 6. 2 3s, that's not what I wanted. Hey, I got the die back. Well, in that case, I hit him. So the Spud Cannon works particularly well with auto roll, which is our limit break here, causing us to roll dice in such a way that we automatically get a jackpot from wherever we are, and that can let us get a lot of value out of the Spud Cannon. Shouldn't need it in this case. Because we have dunked on that Space Marine. Wrecked Nerd Sol Wave. Add 2 dice. So this is a piece of equipment that we put in 2 dice that must equal 7 in, and returns a 6 and a 1. This is one of many items in the game that do what I call dice manipulation, which is equipment designed to let you turn your dice values into other dice values. And a lot of successful builds in Dicey Dungeons, from what I've seen, incorporate at least a little bit of dice manipulation to allow you to have some amount of control over the randomness that happens on your turn. This feels like a pretty good auto roll. If I roll another die, we're risking disaster here, so let's just get a guaranteed jackpot. Our options are shield ourselves for 3, do some 5 damage, or burn all one of this guy's dice, which will only do 2 damage. Can't we just have an honest and open polyhedral relationship with the dice? Yeah, if I just dunk him with a Spud Cannon, then he die. Typical. I spend all day stuffing roses and rabbits up my sleeves, and then I lose before I get to even use them. So, after we defeat a certain number of enemies, we level up, which gives us, as the robot, a larger CPU meter, allowing us to roll, on average, more dice every turn, and a full heal with some more max health. Timing your... strategizing around the level up full heals that you get frequently in Dicey is a great idea. Burn and shield work differently. Oh, you're right. Yes, that's right. Shield would be healing at the start of your next turn, and burned dice disable enemy equipment for 1 turn. which is so fun to remember. Alright, Dryad's poison is no problem for the robot, I'm pretty sure. Plus we can hopefully put out enough damage, sure. So poison in the Parallel Universe episode puts a counter over one of our pieces of equipment. And if we do not put dice into that counter and reduce it to 0, then we take however much damage is left on the counter at the end of the turn. So it's simultaneously a damage thing, and a equipment disabling status at the same time, but you have the ability to avoid it by spending dice. Kind of interesting. Actually, quite like the way poison works in their parallel universe episode. So I think my strategy on most turns is to continue rolling until there's a chance that I'll error by rolling an extra die, and if we're lucky, that sometimes turns into a jackpot. Let's see. None of these are direct damage, but rolling another die lets me use the Spud Cannon to get an additional time, potentially. So let's do that. Let's do that. Get spudded upon, nerd. Ow. My entire face. Thinking this game is so good. If I use auto roll, I kill her now. She's not gonna do much damage to me though. Of course I would roll a 1 there. Of course I would. Baby squid is here. Memory leak. Do 2x damage. Slot. Oh yeah, this one. Slot shrinks on each roll. A piece of equipment where it starts as accepting any die, but then every time you roll another dice, the max value this thing can take goes down by 1, so it becomes max 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as you roll dice. Yeah, you can never get 12, because as soon as you roll 1 die, it becomes max 5. Although there might be like one way. There might be one way. If you could get like spare 4 onto the robot, and then manipulate it into a 6, you could get a 6 without actually rolling any dice. Is there a spare 6? Is that a thing? That would make it a lot easier. So we probably just want to use... Well, there's no harm in rolling 1 more dice. I've been blinded! Which means I can't see my own health. I will just assume that it is full. Probably not gonna roll another 6, right? Cool, I did not. Good job, me. Hey, Bart. Having a good one. Glad to have you here. Spud that squid. Stack overflow. 9 damage, immune to errors. Or, oh, precious egg! Precious egg. I think we died last time on this episode with precious egg. But I'm still gonna take precious egg, because I feel like not taking precious egg is a crime. Take the egg. The precious egg is an item that needs a 6. When we put a 6 into it, we get a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so forth. Once we put 1 of every dice into this thing, then it turns into a new piece of equipment. And from what we've seen, that new piece of equipment can be almost anything in the game, including bosses' weapons that they usually use against you. Like we got one of Skathach, and I have no idea how to pronounce that name, by the way. I'm totally doing it wrong. Skathach or something. Anyway, the boss that has like a needs 4 freeze all your dice effect that we got to abuse against our opponents. Half Moon Charm. Roll a 6. 4-leaf clover doubles the success odds of chance-based items, which would allow us a higher chance of getting our die back from the thingamajig. It carries over between fights, if we're talking about the egg. So we can work on it slowly. Elastic Heart. Do damage, recover 1 health. Kind of cute. I don't know if I want any of this. Probably want to buy one of them. Just have a piece of equipment. We should fight the Super Bunny. See if we can't get some work in on that egg. Saw Wave will make this a little bit easier to solve. Oh. Effective. 5 damage or 8 damage. Or I could freeze one of his dice. What's he gonna do? Whack me with shovels? Whack me with shovels. Give him a boot. Give that man a boot. Max of 2, huh? My entire face. Okay, if I auto-roll, what are the odds I get a 5 here? Let's find out. I didn't get a 5. But I did do another 8 damage, so we won the fight. Good Jorb. What if Egg has another egg? Another better egg. Even more precious than before. I get Elastic Heart. Just a little way to use low-ranking dice. Give us a little extra utility in fights. We do have to be a little bit concerned about how well we are at fighting, especially if we're trying to raise our precious egg into a bigger, better egg. I stop rolling 6s, though. Ooh, I got that back. Nice. Very nice. Died playing Watcher because you accidentally double-clicked when playing a card and also hit end turn. Oh no! I think I've end turned at least once accidentally in Inspire. It's never a pleasant experience. So burning dice in Parallel Universe episodes don't hurt us when we use them, but instead disable the equipment that we use it in for the rest of the turn and for next turn, which is a lot less of a downside much of the time. Get leaked on, sir. I'm hoping for a 5, you know. Freeze reduces all our dice values by 1, which only applies to 1 dice. Only applies to 1 dice. Well then. Dang it, 5? Pit Shield is a large counter-up thing that adds 8 to shield. Shield heals us at the start of our next turn, so that's a very powerful healing item. Take that over Saw Wave for now. Yet he will freeze the crap out of us. But we will level up if we beat him, so hopefully it takes less than 22 damage to us to defeat this nerd. Okay, we'll probably get a 2. Got 2 1s. Another dice. Talk. We want a spud cannon?
Excellent work, Commander.
I'm not sure.
This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile.
Music Dude 33, thank you so much for those 3 months. Tier 1 support. Enjoy your new blue defect energy badge and your heightened smug sense of superiority. Thanks for being here and hanging out while we play some chill AF Dicey Dungeons today. I am undecided between going full damage or trying to heal a little bit here in the middle of the fight. I guess I should just go full damage, right? Because we full heal as soon as we win. So let's do some damage. How does freeze actually work with robot? Really weirdly? So we reduced the first die by 2 and the second dice by 1 because of the way that's coded, I think, is what happened there. That seemed really weird. That seemed really, really weird. How about a 5? Nope, not today. Not today. 5? Nope. Still not a 5. Yeah, where's the spatula at? When you desperately, desperately need one. Alright, I need to roll higher than a 2 here. Nope. I wanted a science. Wanted to science, damn it. That was actually getting lowered or not. No 5s. We're a winner! Or CPU, which means higher chance of 5s. And we should have little trouble taking out a Haunted Jar, which applies lots of poison to us. And I imagine we can probably roll a 5 in this combat, but who knows for sure. A 5! Oh my god. It happens. There. Braise egg. So a random piece of equipment is poisoned. Reduce the countdown on it to 0 by the end of the turn. Or take this much damage. So if I don't place at least 1 value of dice onto whatever this item was, I don't really remember anymore, then we'll take 1 damage at the end of turn. 1 entire damage. Okay. Those are some rolls. Those are some rolls. Rachel literally does nothing. Literally. What does egg do? That's my question. What does egg do? We got ourselves a Fury spell for 1/6, which is a little hard to come by on Robot. We get to repeat the next attack. Okay. This is fine. I think. Oh, that's right, I forgot you could upgrade the egg. It becomes a large item if you upgrade it, right? I don't think I've tried upgrading egg yet. So I just take the damage and heal it back. Oh, I can't do damage very easily. Seems fine. Ten poison, you say? That's a lot of poison. Shep got for us today. Iron Armor? Question mark? Block 2 of the next status effect. Welcome back. Take your time. I only want satisfied customers. As my old man used to say, second place is for losers. Free spin. Change your jackpot abilities. 2 uses per turn. Which lets us reroll the 3 random ones we get. This is okay. But usually you're offered something quite fine. And there's, like, not that much of a gulf between, like, a low roll and a high roll in the jackpot that I would want to spend dice on it. Or a slingshot. Do 6 damage with a 1. Reroll the dice. That seems incredible. Gonna go ahead and pick that up. And we're gonna analyze what all of our upgrade options are. Hey, come in. Love her outfit. You look really intentional. Have you met Rose yet? So dapper. I reckon you'd really get on. Aloha, Benoit. So Spud Cannon gets 1 more damage. Base. Missing score has a much higher chance to return the dice. Kite Shield is cheaper. Fury Spell requires any even dice. Ooh, wow. That is a much better. Much better thing. So that's a very good candidate for an upgrade here. Memory Leak Plus does 1 more damage. Elastic Heart gives you the die that you use health back instead of just 1 health back. That's interesting. And Sol Wave gives you 2 6s. Interesting. Slingshot is max 2. Oh, man. That's also very good. I like that Saw Wave upgrade. Generate 2 6s with a... which could then go with our Fury spell. But we don't have a dump for the Fury quite yet. That's okay. I don't mind dumping the Kite Shield. Yeah, Slingshot with Snake Eyes, very good. Very good. Fury Plus with Slingshot Plus. Get Fury upgraded first. I think. And what we want our equipment to be is, let's see, let's build from scratch here. So many choices. Definitely want Fury and Slingshot. Definitely want Memory Leak. Missing scores like our core damage. Returns a 6 and a 1. Actually, Saw Wave goes really good with the Slingshot and the Fury spell, huh? So we should have Saw Wave if we're going to use Slingshot. And then... let's try Elastic Heart. I don't think we're getting much use out of Spud Cannon right now. Can you get an extra die with Fury Slingshot? Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Whoop. What do we get from the egg? Fury spell was our egg. Excellent reward. We were very excited when we saw it. Super Wizard has 2 dice, if I recall correctly, and is very scary, but guarding a treasure chest. Plus his beard is very fluffy, and I would like to stroke it. Let me touch your beard, sir. Just for a minute. So I'm curious, this shouldn't cause memory leak to go down in size, right? No. Which means I can, oh man. Dunk the wizard. Dunk the wizard. Maybe we should have rolled for Fury spell there, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Frickin' got him! Bear smash! Boom! Boom! I didn't even know you could get a bear smash on the jackpot mobile, but there you go. The wizard. Now a former wizard. Vice grip. Return 2 of the difference between dice. So you put a 3 and a 4, you get 2 1s. You put a 1 and a 6, you get 2 5s. So on and so forth. Does that help me? That makes Slingshot easier. Is that better than Saw Wave? In terms of Slingshot potential. It might be? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure. Let's fight the derpy one. Stalina. So she creates random weapons, which will potentially be a problem for us. Oh, well, that's convenient. So I should get 2 random dice back from this. Yep. Sure did. We sure did. Do I carry around a library? Look, if that's what it takes, okay? If that's what it takes. Oh, that's right. The Fury spell in alternate universe mode disables the piece of equipment you use it on in the next turn. So it's a little bit worse than normal here. Fury question mark. Next equipment will be used twice, but cannot use next turn. Disastrous. Disastrous. Rude. Rude. A library. You know, a friend of mine started up a restaurant business lately, but they got investigated for financial fraud. As it turned out, they were cooking the books. Streamer banned from his own stream under mysterious circumstances. Foul play is suspected. Will I be your dad, please? You have to call me Daddy. Oh, that's right. Everything has a chance to switch targets, so this could go badly. Or whatever. Nope. Fine. It's fine. He's fudging the numbers at the chocolatier. I don't know, sounds like a pretty sweet gig to me. Yo. Yo. Just hit him real hard. Why not get the health? Oh, I'm full healing after. Am I full healing after this? I didn't realize I was full healing after this, is why. Perhaps I will regret that. Just a little bit. Oh, fire damage though, we're good. It's all good. Yeah, I think Fury is ultimately worth the downside of disabling the equipment next turn, because you can compare it to like using the equipment this turn and next turn, and so it's just better than using it twice in a row on 2 consecutive turns for the most part. Cooling fan. For 10, we can reduce CPU by half. Or concatenate. CPU counter plus X. I don't know that I'm going to use either of these. Let's try concatenate. That increases your CPU counter, so the goal is to let you light up jackpots reliably. So we do something like upgrade Spud Cannon, maybe, to take advantage of that. You're missing a score for her Flaming Sword. 2 dice, max 5. Do damage equal to the combined dice, plus 2 burn, and burn yourself each turn. I mean, that sounds fun. Let's try it. Wait, wrong button. Deal. Deal. If we have any countdown stuff, we can actually use the flaming dice in a countdown item without suffering any negative effects. Sounds terrible. I love it. I love it. I want to see what that does upgraded. I hope it probably upgrades to max 6. Here it is, the final floor before our boss fight. We have to fight a cute doggo and a crying weather lady to earn our freedom from the dungeon. I got them. So do I want a double flaming sword? I can also use the... Oh, actually, the burning dice doesn't matter at all, because I can just use the flaming dice in whatever I'm doubling. And it's going to be disabled anyway. Her stuff is all countdown, so it's not going to matter that I burn her. It's unfortunate for me. Come on, give me a 1! Oh. So since her things are all once per battle, it's not going to matter. Bad. Flaming great sword. Flaming knife. I should recover 1 health. Success! We have vanquished Weather Lady. And now we can buy, if we want to, Dragon's Tooth, roll any 7 dice to activate. We'll probably buy 10 hit points at some point on this floor. And Ungarade dice. Double the dice value and then subtract 1 from it. So always generate an even dice value. Wait, or no, always generate an odd dice value, excuse me. And this will generate a 1 if we use it on a 4. Because it makes an odd die. It sure does. Sure does. A 5 would give you, what, it would be a 5 and a 6 and a, wait, a 10 minus 1. It would give you a 6 and a 3, hopefully. If you generate a dice higher than 6, you get the combined, like you get a 6 and then the overflow is a separate die. I mean, I'm not gonna buy this, so let's try it. Let's try it over Saw Wave. And see how that goes for us. Rat King's pretty easy. Applies lots of poison. Usually not too worried about him, although he can combo pretty hard with the rat ability. If he keeps rolling 5s and 6s, he could end up in a disastrous place. So if we put a 5 in, we get a 6 and a 3. Well. That's amazing, Snakebird. It tries to say like require like Ungarade right in here. That's amusing. On quite a few levels. That doesn't even help. I can't do anything with these dice. I was unable to do anything on that turn. Am I dropping frames? Oh, I am. I am super dropping frames right now. Fish. Frames, hello? Looks like we're back to normal-ish. I did drop the bitrate a little bit for today's stream to see if it would help with our bitrate issues. Well, not our bitrate issues, our frame-related issues we've been having over the past couple of weeks. The frames are on strike. Through the fire and frames. I remember what this is. This is the... oh, that's the one that decreases, yeah. That's fine. Alright, so what do I want to double and subtract 1 from? Either a 4 or a 5, realistically. That works too. That's right, max 5. Derp. Derp. Enjoy your 1 hit point, nerd. Hey, Scott Free. Hello, hello. I should just use that on the memory lake. Whoops. Aha! Got him. just completely borked that. What's in here? Lucky Star. Do 1 damage, roll a 5. Reusable. Oh, that's interesting, actually, because it takes 6, right? So do 1 damage, roll a 5. Means that you get to reuse this by only putting 1s into it. Interesting. Very interesting. What does burn do? Burn causes the equipment that the dice is put into to be disabled on the next turn. Break this dog. Four, 1. So we double flame sword. Turn. Good turn. I was trying to generate a 1, 2, or 3 to heal 1 off there, and it ended up derping myself. Whoops. Good job, me. Good job, me. Let's take a look at our upgrade options here. So Slingshot is max 2 as previously seen. This one becomes double dice value, then add 1. So you get 2 more total dice value than you did before. Flaming Sword does indeed upgrade to not max 5, which is fine. Lucky Star upgrades to do 3 damage, roll a 5 reusable. Oh my god. That's pretty nutty, actually. That's pretty nutty. If you could find a way to generate a lot of 1s, this would let you do 3 damage per 1 that you generated. Which is nuts. Catenate becomes reusable. Vice Grip returns 3 of the difference. So Vice Grip Lucky Star could actually be kind of neat. As a way to get a lot of dice. Let's upgrade our Slingshot. Heal up before we fight Gargoyle here. Gargoyle's good at locking dice, which is a lot less dangerous in alternate universe mode, although it is kind of rough for Robot, as it requires us to use our dice in the order we drew them in. I don't even have a way to use these 6s. Sad but true. I should get a dice dump, apparently. Or I should have upgraded Flaming Sword, obviously. Well, that was rude. Why didn't I use the 6 on the Fury instead of the 2? Good question. Next question. Next question, please. I think I just broke the lock status completely by doing that, by the way. It doesn't seem like it was ready to handle that. Bear Smash. Bear Smash. That's more like the kind of turn we were looking for. Alright, roll again, or just hit him with Memory Leak now? Let's just hit him with Memory Leak now. Like an elastic card. Then the fight is over. Pleased with yourself? You may win one fight, but the stones of the dungeons will weigh heavy on your soul. Forever. Forever. We are now level 6. We get 2 additional central processing unit. I think I want to lose the memory leak. I haven't been using it effectively, and somewhere to put our high rolls would be great. Either like a vice grip or a kite shield or something. Or a lucky star. Actually, lucky star is great for a way to use 6s because it gives me 5s back, and I can put those into the flaming sword. It also lets me use burning dice without disabling the piece of equipment in question. And yes, we can look at our boss before we decide our final piece of equipment. And we're fighting Drake, so that's what I'm actually swapping out for. Gonna say, just in case it's Drake and we have to pick up the stake for Drake. Deal 30 damage. Quote, 2 vampires. Question mark. Drake, yeah, Drake's a pretty easy boss. And he'll be even easier when we can double stake him. Drake can only be killed with a wooden stake. Oh, it's time for another fight, is it? Well, I'll have you know that I accidentally ate some garlic naan earlier, so I'm not feeling myself, but fine. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Mod abuse. Pretty sure it's consensual, though. So it's all good. Vampire? Question mark? Oh, that's right. He restores all health when defeated once. And we don't have to land the killing blow until the second phase. Put that in there. Apparently put that in there too. What Drake is going to do is poison and blind us and drain our health repeatedly. But we don't care, because we're not doing any damage. Neener, neener. Neener, neener. Oh. Become sorted. Let's see, that'll disable his blood suck, but not smog cloud. It doesn't do a whole lot here, unfortunately. I should be really using my duplicating thing. But I forgot it existed until literally just now, so I didn't use it. Snog cloud? Do I want to know what that means? Probably yes. Evade next attack. Sure. Nice try. Unavailable. Disappointing. Lack of even numbers also disappointing. Though I can put a 5 in here. Now that I remembered what's in here. Why isn't Smog Cloud? Yeah, Smog Cloud didn't get disabled because the flaming dice, for whatever reason, do not work on anything that's a countdown. Even if you completed the countdown with the burning dice. I have no idea why. Just the way it is. Okay, we can put him to the second phase by just doing this. I guess let's just do that. Oh, I can't work on the countdown again though this turn. Rude. Okay, that'll give me 3 more health, which sounds helpful. Although burning all his dice also sounds helpful. To prevent him from sucking. Please no suck. Oh. Normally poison is like damage per turn. Normally poison works exactly the same as Slay the Spire. But in this in the Parallel Universe episode, it occupies one of our pieces of equipment. And if we don't spend dice on removing it, then we'll take the damage. But if we do, then we're fine. Our totes fine. Have some burn. You hear I'm nearing the finale. It's true, Angel Moon. We're about... I think we've only got 4 episodes remaining to complete. Assuming, and if we complete this one, then it'll be only 3 more episodes. Before we've completed all the episodes. I don't know how much further the finale is from there. But I imagine it's not too far. Throw it all into the countdown. That's fine. Well, that's fine. Which episodes are left? We'll see a summary of that very, very shortly. As soon as I win this run, we'll get a breakdown. One more dice. Perfect. Double it. This does 30 damage to vampires, so if I Fury Spell, Wooden Stake, then the vampire goes down for good. GG. Here to give it another whirl? Yeah, absolutely. This could definitely be the time that you win your heart's desire. A lifetime without sleep. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Man, I cannot get lucky on these rolls. Oh, look at that. What are the odds? Robot Episode 5, Parallel Universe complete. So, for those asking, what episodes have I done? What episodes have I not done? Mirror screens are hard. Here you go. The only ones we have remaining to complete are the Parallel Universe Episode 5 for the Inventor, and the bonus round for the Witch and the Jester. I don't remember what I did for Witch 5 exactly. I remember spamming a lot of... There was a spell that did like 7 damage with 7s or something. I remember returning a lot of dice on that episode. Sneezy! Favorite food. I try eating local honey, because it's meant to be good for allergies, but there's only one bee in the dungeons, so there's not much honey to go around. Childhood pet. I had so many pets. I wasn't allergic to any of them. Reason for entering the dungeons. I sunburned so easily that my nickname used to be Bernie. I thought coming in here would be great. Thought it would keep me out of the sun. Didn't know I was allergic to dungeons. Turns out he was, though, and he's been sneezing ever since.